Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to share my balloon journey with you. So many of you guys look at my balloon work now, and then you compare your work to my work when I have been decorating for years now. So what I want to do is I want to go back in time and show you what my balloon decorations looked like when I first started out, okay? So I'm hoping that this video motivates you to keep going, all right? So let's get started. So let me take you back to 2017 when I decorated for my nephew's first birthday party. My sister said that she wanted a jungle theme, and this is what it looked like. So these were my first decorations, right? Well, it wasn't necessarily my first decorations, but this is where we're going to start for this video, okay? Look at this sign that's in the back. Let me zoom in so you could see the blue painter's tape that I used to attach the sign to the wall. Can you believe it? This looked a hot mess. You could tell that I was just a beginner. So let's fast forward to 2018 when I started practicing decorations around my house. So I was at a low point in my life, like mentally and emotionally. I was at a low point in my life and I just needed some joy. Like for me, I needed something that was going to bring some sort of peace into my life. And it just so happened that when I created balloon decorations, I just felt this sense of calm come over me. So what I would do was I would practice decorations while my son was at school. I would practice decorating around the house. So as you can see, I don't even know what this is. Maybe this is my first balloon wall. I just blew up some balloons and then taped them to the wall and put a table underneath it and threw some decorations under it, right? So then I created this. These were like floating balloon decorations that I hung from the ceiling. And again, I was just creating balloon decorations around my house to give me some sort of peace. Then I remember I created this one day when my son was at school. I used the same decorations from my nephew's first birthday party, and I just decorated around my house. For my son's birthday that year, I created some balloon columns for him, and I put the number 10 on them. At this time in my balloon journey, I was more so focusing on balloon columns. So I really gravitated towards creating different types of balloon columns. As you can see in this next picture, I created some strawberry themed balloon columns. And then this is a picture that I took outside of my house. I created some columns and then I started to create balloon arches. So once I got comfortable with balloon columns, then I started working on balloon arches and trying to perfect my skills with that. So now let's fast forward to 2019 where I'm decorating my nephew's third birthday party. So this was one of my first balloon backdrops, okay? Do you see these star balloons that are just poking out? They're just poking out. But yes, this was one of my first balloon backdrops. And let me tell you guys, I was so proud of myself. You could not tell me nothing. This is another balloon backdrop that I created for a family dinner. My family was super duper excited. I mean, they just loved the balloons. As you can see, again, I did not color block anything. The colors were all jumbled and all over the place. Here's another balloon backdrop that I created for Thanksgiving. Guys, this is the reason why I want to show you. I made the same mistakes that you are making in your balloon backdrops, right? Look at the way that I placed my big balloons, right? There's just these three big balloons at the bottom of this balloon backdrop. Like, yeah, I'm not even sure why I did that, what I was thinking, but I can tell you that I thought that this looked good, okay? This is the reason why, guys, it is so important for you to take a class. You don't know what you don't know, and it's so good to learn from a professional. I have classes that are available. I just created an 8-week decorating class where I'm gonna walk you through creating balloon columns, balloon arches, and creating balloon backdrops. If you are a beginner, this is going to be the perfect class for you because I am going to work with you hands on. I'm going to review your work. I'm going to give you tips and pointers. You're going to be able to see me decorate, and then you're going to have the chance to decorate and get feedback from me, okay? So make sure you check the links in the description. I am going to put the link to my class, okay? Make sure you sign up for that. I have an early bird special going on. All right, so let's fast forward to the end of 2019 where I started using a round stand, okay? So as you can see with this balloon backdrop, I added some balloons to it, these purple balloons, and I added them on both sides of the balloon backdrop, okay? This is one of my first clients that I booked. So they asked me for a winter wonderland themed balloon backdrop, and this is what I came up with. Let's fast forward to 2020. This is a round balloon backdrop that I created for an Alpha Phi sorority event. Does this look familiar to you guys? I'm not sure if this video is still available on my YouTube channel, but this was one of my first YouTube videos where I added some balloons to my black round stand. This is one of my first balloon backdrops where I'm using my boxwood backdrop. So the boxwood backdrop is that green looking backdrop. It looks like grass. So some people say it's a grass wall. All right, so this is the last picture that I'm gonna show you. This is one of my YouTube videos. So I'm gonna put the link if you wanna watch this video. I'm gonna put the link in the description, okay? But this is one of my YouTube videos where I was experimenting with purple. So I was doing different types of purple curtains. This was before I started color blocking my balloons. And I want to show you, let me show you now. Look at this. This was one of the first balloon backdrops where I started color blocking. And I don't know about you guys, but I think there is a huge difference. This balloon backdrop, I remember when I created it, I stood back and I was like, oh, wow. It was such a big difference when I started to group the balloon colors together. Now look at this round balloon backdrop. This looks so much better, right, than this one. Like, in my opinion, I think that this blue one looks so much better. The shape is better, and again, the colors are nice and grouped together. So this was a Thanksgiving balloon backdrop, which I absolutely loved. This was a bee-themed balloon backdrop, which again, I loved. All right, so I'm just gonna fast forward to 2022, and that's where I'm gonna stop, okay? So that was just a few years ago, but this is what my balloon work looks like. So as you can see, compared to where I first started, my balloon backdrops have come a long way. My balloon work has come a long way. It has taken me years. So the first pictures that I showed you was in 2017. These pictures are from 2022, right? That is 5 years later. I'm still decorating and it's 2025, right? So technically it's been 8 years since my nephew's first birthday party. It has taken me 8 years for my work to get to where it's at, okay? So I just wanted to motivate you and encourage you in this video. A lot of people get discouraged because their balloon work is not what they want it to be. It takes some time. It definitely takes some time. When I started my balloon decorations, I was decorating literally every weekend. I would practice creating something. So I would practice creating balloon columns. I would practice creating balloon arches. And then eventually I practiced creating my balloon backdrops, right? You have to make that time investment, right? You have to invest time into perfecting your balloon decorations. So I hope this video motivated you. I hope that you were able to see where I started, right? And where I'm at now. I really do not want you guys to have to invest so much time rather than spending all of that time trying to learn on your own. I've created classes for you so that you can decorate like me and you can learn in a shorter period of time. Okay, so make sure you check the links in the description. I'm going to put the links to my classes, but like I mentioned, I hope this video motivated you to keep going. Keep going, okay? Rome was not built in a day. So when it comes to your balloon decorations, just keep practicing and keep going. And trust me, things will start to look better. All right? So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you in my next video.